The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
The next president of the United States, my husband, Jimmy Carter.
Rosalynn Carter, former First Lady, has died. Look at her life and how the former president remembers his wife of 77 years. Plus an uptick in crime across the DMV. How one man is dedicating his time and money to help curb the violence.
I'm actually getting a larger turkey this year because of that.
We're stretching your dollar. Turkey prices are down this Thanksgiving. Where they'll be available and how to build your family dinner for under 30 bucks.
And this weekend before Thanksgiving, well, it's been beautiful, sunny and chilly and dry, but things are going to change. Some rain is on the way. We'll talk about that, the timing, and how much coming up.
Thank you, Scott, and thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9 this Sunday evening. I'm Ben Dennis. We have breaking news tonight. Former First Lady Rosalynn Carter has died at the age of 96. The wife of former President Jimmy Carter died at the couple's Georgia home this afternoon, according to the Carter Center. She had entered hospice care just 2 days ago and was diagnosed with dementia earlier this year. Rosalynn and President Carter's marriage lasted 77 years, the longest for any first couple in U.S. history. A mental health and elder care advocate, she was also an informal advisor to President Carter, reshaping the role of First Lady, often representing the White House on diplomatic trips. She was given the nickname Steel Magnolia.
What do you think the public perception of Rosalynn Carter is?
I don't know. It's probably what people like you say. She's a steel magnolia. But it's not because I am.
I want my mental health work to carry on, even after there is no more stigma, which I'm not sure will come in my lifetime. But
in a statement, the former president says, Rosalynn was my equal partner in everything I ever accomplished. As long as Rosalynn was in the world, I always knew that somebody loved and supported me. Coming up at 9:30, the former First Lady's life in her own words and that unbreakable bond with her husband of 77 years. Back to your local news. In Virginia, you're looking at the aftermath of a deadly crash in Prince William County this morning. A tractor trailer slammed into a pillar supporting the ramp over I-95 near the Potomac Mills Shopping Center. Police say the tractor trailer and another car had collided. The driver of the car was treated in an ambulance but then ran away. Police are looking for him. The driver of the tractor trailer died at the scene. He has not yet been identified. And in Fairfax County, police say that they are charging an Annandale man for the deadly shooting in a hotel in Merrifield. Police say that this happened at the Falls Church Marriott on Fairview Park Drive around midnight. Police say the 43-year-old man is now facing several charges, including second-degree murder. They believe that shooting was targeted. Also new tonight in Fairfax County, police asking for help to identify the suspects in this video. An armed robbery of a convenience store in Chantilly. Police say the suspects entered the Chantilly check and convenience store yesterday afternoon. They forced an employee to open a safe and took cash. Anyone with information should contact police. In the district, a man was shot early this morning near the U Street corridor, originally labeled a suspicious death, now being investigated as a homicide. Police say the man was found shot on 8th Street around 3 a.m. DC News Now obtained a letter from management at the Atlantic Plumbing Building who say that their garage was closed last night as officers investigated. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. And many of us will gather with loved ones and friends to give thanks for what we have. And one thing we can be grateful for this year is Thanksgiving will be cheaper for the first time since the pandemic, at least for your turkey. DC News Now's Dave Laval goes on the hunt as shoppers prepare for the holiday feast.
Turkeys can be found here at Eastern Market, but you better hurry. People are gobbling them up for the holiday.
Thank you so much, sir. Happy Thanksgiving.
Turkeys fly off the shelves at Market Poultry.
This is the instruction here, sir.
What's different this year is there's not the national turkey shortage we had in 2022 because of bird flu.
People is crazy, in and out, you know.
Owner Susan Mendoza and her staff are busy and try not to ruffle anyone's feathers regarding turkeys.
They have to order in advance, but still a lot of people come for walk-in, you know.
There's more good news heading into Thanksgiving.
Are they coming down?
Yes, Nathan Boggs, turkey prices are down 22% per pound from last year, according to the American Farm Bureau Federation.
The prices are coming down. It's better than going up, right?
I'm actually getting a larger turkey this year because of that.
The Federation says it will cost just over $61 to feed 10 people this Thanksgiving. That's down 4.5% from last year, but still $8 more compared to 2 years ago. Turkey is on Boggs's holiday menu, just not the way most of us would have it.
Turkey wings and a little goat and a little chicken.
Still need a turkey? Check supermarkets. Plus, there are other options.
You can either eat out at a restaurant or settle for something less traditional. At Eastern Market, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Well, I hope Dave didn't run afoul with his turkey sandwich. A live look across the DMV tonight. Hagerstown, D.C., Winchester, we've got everybody represented. And a live look at Reagan National Airport. We know that the travel is about to get a steep uptick. Isn't that right, Scott Sumner? Over to your weather right now. Hey there, Scott.
Yeah, non-traditional dinner or sandwich. Love that. Great stuff, Dave. All right, as far as our weather's concerned, it has been great. It's been a great weekend. Lots of sunshine out there, dry conditions, and pretty seasonable temperatures, although some may say it's too cold. But needless to say, we're doing fine. Now, there are some snow showers up to the north. They're staying there, and this is our next weather maker. As you can see, it's back across the Central Plains right now, impacting Omaha and heading over towards St. Louis at this hour. And these arrows are depicting where that direction of rain is headed here over the next 12 to 24 hours. It is moving to the north and the east, but it will start to fill in here as it moves closer to the region. And with our southerly breezes that kick up here as we shift our winds from the north to south as we did today, well, we'll increase the moisture just a little bit in our backyard. Lows tonight, though, they're going to be downright chilly, 20s and 30s there. So if you're getting up early in the morning, just take heed to that and certainly dress appropriately and give yourself a little extra time to warm up and get ready to go out the door. Now, if you're heading out the door, you saw my forecast yesterday and you said, well, Scott's got some rain here on Tuesday, travel day. I'd like to maybe jump the gun a little and go out tomorrow and fly out tomorrow wherever you're going. Now, and that's the case. This is your holiday travel forecast. 33 in the morning, 49 in the afternoon, leaving Dulles, 41 in the evening. Again, plenty of clouds build in the area, but don't be fooled. No rain to speak of until we get towards, as you see here, Tuesday and even into early Wednesday. Ben?
Scott, thank you. Drivers could soon see more police at work zones in Maryland highways. It's one of several new steps that Governor Wes Moore said will improve safety. And our Tosin Fakile is breaking it all down, some of which could impact your wallet.
These new recommendations are expected to make roads safer and reduce crashes in work zones in Maryland. Doing that includes having more local and state police presence in work zones and increasing the fine for speeding in a work zone. Maryland governor called it implementing an aggressive strategy to make roads safer and protect the people who work on them. Officials say so far there have been more than 1,100 crashes in work zones in Maryland. One of them was one that happened in May, where a Maryland State Police was parked in a marked closed-off work zone and a driver plowed into the back of the trooper's SUV. This happened on 495. Now, those new work zone initiative by Maryland's governor include increasing Maryland state troopers in work zone and coordinating more local enforcement presence in work zones. $500,000 in immediate funding for work zone safety awareness and educational campaigns, increasing the number of speed cameras installed in the state, and raising the citation for speeding in a work zone from $40, which they say is currently the lowest speed camera citation amount in the country. Now, officials say there are about 300 work zones around the state currently. The governor's strategies came after the work zone safety work group gave its recommendations. Now, some of the action will be immediate, like more police presence. Others they are working on to implement. In the studio, I'm Tosin Fakile. Back to you.
Our thanks to Tosin tonight. Used vehicle buyers are facing higher prices, and obviously we're looking out for everybody's consumer checkbook as well. And we're going to show you right now how to make the most of used car prices. Average price between new and used is back from 2019. In addition, prices for new cars continue to rise. They say the difference in average price between new and used is certainly shift. To make the process as seamless as possible, they say to get pre-approved for an auto loan and maximize the value of your trade-in. Edmunds also suggests to shop certified pre-owned. And in the district, a new bear sloth is making her home at the National Zoo. Meet Vicky. She recently joined the zoo's Asia Trail outdoor exhibit this fall after her mate had passed away in 2019. The 10-year-old arrived from a zoo in Massachusetts. The zoo is helping Vicky feel more at home and interact with other bear sloths in the exhibit. Vicky enjoys her space, toys, and eating thousands of insects. Hopefully she has a good Thanksgiving. And there could be pandas coming back to the United States. During a meeting with President Biden, Chinese President Xi signaled new pandas could return. Xi says that he learned how reluctant Americans were to say goodbye to the animals in the district and called the pandas, quote, envoys of friendship. However, there are no details on when or where pandas might be sent. Right now, there are 4 left in America, all at the Atlanta Zoo. And Prince William County Fire and Rescue have started collecting toys for the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots Foundation. Toys are being collected and distributed to less fortunate children this holiday season. Clothes and used toys cannot be accepted. There are several drop-off spots across the county, including any county fire station, as well as the Public Safety Training Center in Nokesville.